fellow Knights, Vikings, Samurai Berlin and Outlanders. My name is Nebula and today it's finally time to give you the last new video series announced from my Nebula Direct, and it's about a show that, pardon the pun, really flew under my radar for me for so long, and something that I felt bad about missing all these years. The show in question being Super Wings, another star from South Korea, the other side of the world. Now, I just want to preface that I've only finished Season 1 so far due to all the other things I've been watching, but I still wanted to make a video on this to sort of make it as the beginning of it all, and only because I'm also really loving it and I couldn't wait, so let's just crack on. And I'll start with answering... Actually, I've said this too many times now, so I'll just say in a quick summary, Super Wings is about this crew of aircraft vehicles who have a variety of skills for a bunch of different tasks, working at an airport with their air traffic controller, who's essentially their boss, Jimbo. The team comprises of 8 different members: Jet, Dizzy, Donnie, Jerome, Paul, Grand Albert, Bello, and Mira. Now, to quickly sum up their job and skill, Jet is essentially the air postman and is always the front runner, always one to go first. Dizzy is the helicopter air rescuer. Donnie is the repairman, the builder. Jerome is the performer and stunt plane. Paul's the policeman, essentially. Grand Albert's just the elderly, wise one that they always call for that. Bello is the animal expert, and Mira is the aquatic expert, like the aquatic rescuer. Whew, okay. Now I've done that, the main goal of the Super Wings is to deliver packages to kids all around the world, as well as help them and learn from them, as well as rescue them if need be. That's mostly Jet's job, to be fair, but you get the idea. And one of the big things that differs this from the others in my lineup of content is that Super Wings is definitely the most formulaic out of all of them. It always has Jet respond to do the packages, him being the first one out, and always being one to call one of the other 7 in order to help him. And let's just say, the catchphrase of Super Wings, we deliver, does get a little old after a while. But hey, no use complaining, it is still alright. However, one thing I will complain about is the apparent favoritism that the writers for it have for Dizzy. And you may wonder what I mean by that, and well, to put it bluntly, it seems he's the second most used in the show, the first being Jet, of course. And even in situations where it feels like someone else would be better, she gets thrown in. And you might be wondering, well, if it's a rescue situation, wouldn't it make sense for her to go? Yeah, but in mindset-wise, you'd think that's not always the case. For instance, there is one scene in Season 1 where a volcano is erupting that will block a path for Jet and the... can't remember the name of the girl that he's helping, basically blocking their route. And you'd think, oh wait, Dizzy? No, they call Donnie. So it's not always the case, so she's just getting called in for all these other ones. And if you want another example of ones that she gets thrown into that maybe would have been better for someone else, is in one episode, it involves Jet on a boat heading to the Arctic Circle to see some penguins, right? And they get stuck in a water spout. It's like a water tornado. It's essentially like a hurricane, but with a specific tornado that's literally water. Think Kyogre, him move from Pokemon, for all the Pokemon fans. And you'd think, water expert? You'd think Mira, right? She definitely would have the most knowledge and be able to help. No, they call Dizzy instead. Like I said, I get why in a rescue sense, but you'd think with all that water, why not Mira? And if anything, both, because they've done 2 members before, so it kind of just felt like Mira got sidelined undeservingly, and it's a similar situation with Zuma and Paw Patrol where, yes, his skill set means he isn't always required, but even when you think he should have a chance to shine at some point, he doesn't, and it's the same for Mira, sadly. But that might just be me, who knows. And I just want to add this little tidbit as well, that Jet and Dizzy are definitely my favourite characters, and arguably the best as well. So despite the obviousness that I'm stating here with the fact that there is favoritism towards Dizzy, she is still one of my favourites. So I kind of have some leeway, but I'm not going to be biased and say that she isn't used too much, because she is. And that wraps this all up in a very nice bow, to be fair. And with that, all the announcements from my Direct now have videos. For them, sorry. But by no means does this mean the end. As said before, I have plenty ideas regarding all these shows, and I'm very excited to be able to bring plenty more of them. So that is it, and that is all for now. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and this is Nebula out.